The importance of the Senior Bowl, I think, is really one of our first opportunities to see some of these guys up close. For Coach Tomlin, for Omar, and the rest of our staff, it's the first time that they're seeing these guys. Sit down, interview them, see them interact with other athletes, and obviously see how they compete at this level with this type of talent. We're trying to find Pittsburgh Steelers.
For 75 years, the Senior Bowl has showcased the top NFL draft prospects. Coaches and scouts make the trip to Mobile, Alabama for a week of practices leading up to the annual College Football All-Star Game.
I think the Senior Bowl kind of gives you that in-depth, closer look at these top prospects, really get to get hands-on, talk to these guys, and kind of kick the tires on some of these players.
Our whole staff is trained in every position. So with that being said, we have confidence in all of our guys when we assign them a position. The beauty of it here is we can have one of our professional evaluators looking at one position all week. So they can really focus, hone in, and be able to rank those guys.
I like being on the field to kind of interact with the players and see how they're interacting with the new coaches and the new players, seeing who's really truly competing. You get to see, like, if a guy loses a battle, is he going to fight back the next play?
It is the last chance to evaluate the players in pads before the NFL Combine.
I think here you actually get to watch guys practice and compete. At the Combine, you're in shorts. I don't think it's as stressful. I think when you have to go out every day and you have your pads on and you know you're going to have contact and you know you have to be a physical player, it's a little different.
The week is packed for the scouting department. They work 12 to 14 hours each and every day.
So you get up early, you watch your tape in the morning, go to practice.
You stay here all day for 2 practices, and then you get a break in between, try to get an early dinner.
We'll meet as a staff up in our suite to go over each practice and what we observed. We get back to the hotel. If you have time to grab a bite, that's great. If not, we're watching tape again. And then the cherry on top is just finishing our interviews late. And a lot of us go back to our rooms after that and watch more tape and do more typing.
Each night, the scouting department makes their way to the convention center in downtown Mobile for in-person interviews.
This is kind of just another piece of the puzzle of how we help to determine what kind of person they are, player they are, and how they may fit with us. We would love to have an hour with them, 2 hours if possible, but we are with time constraints, and there are 2 separate types of interviews. A 10-minute where we get everybody on the roster, and then an extra 15 minutes that we would request other guys for them to come back for a second look. A question I'm always asked is, what do we talk to these guys about? What kind of questions do we ask them? And to be honest with you, we're just trying to get to know them. We want them to tell their story. We want to know about their families and their upbringings and where they were. And you had a great game against this team. Tell us about it. Or what's your best memory? Again, we just kind of want to get them to talk and tell their story so we get a better feel of what they are as a person.